Are you curious about what happened to some of your favorite music stars who faced the harsh reality of homelessness? You'll be surprised as we delve into the surprising stories of 20 famous musicians who, despite their fame, found themselves without a roof over their heads. Let's begin. 20. Aaron Carter. To start with, let's shine a spotlight on Aaron Carter, the former child star known for hits like I'm All About You. In a revealing interview with Us Weekly in 2016, Carter laid bare the harsh reality of his financial struggles, or as he puts it, being in a terrible position. During an appearance on Spike's show Life or Debt, Aaron Carter shared the depths of his financial turmoil with advisor Victor Antonio. The troubles began when he turned 18, facing an unexpected onslaught of taxes totaling over $1 million, as reported by Us Weekly. This financial hit prompted him to make a tough decision, one that would have lasting consequences. In a preview for the Spike series Life or Debt, the now 28-year-old Carter opened up about filing for Chapter 7 bankruptcy in 2015. Shockingly, just a year later, he found himself already over $100,000 in debt, painting a grim picture of his financial landscape. Reflecting on his past, Carter revealed a fateful decision he made as a young star to sign over the millions he earned to his parents, Robert and Jane Carter. This move aimed to shield them from potential jail time due to tax evasion. In the sneak peek, Carter recounted the advice he received, saying, "Everybody told me not to take the brunt of this bankruptcy. It's a decision that still haunts him, especially when he owed $1 million in taxes back in 2009. The singer didn't shy away from the harsh reality. He disclosed having no savings to his name and being burdened with a debt exceeding $150,000. As if the present struggles weren't enough, legal documents from 2013 revealed that Carter had filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, with his assets amounting to a meager $8,232.16 and liabilities skyrocketing to $2,204,854. Aaron Carter's representative clarified that a significant portion of this debt stems from over a decade ago when he was a minor and his finances were managed by others. Most notably, the bulk of his debt is attributed to IRS tax obligations, emphasizing that this is not a recent woe, but a long-standing financial burden going way back. In the words of Carter's representative at the time, this is not a recent problem that happened in the last couple of years. It's going way back.
Now I'm basically broke. I'm sitting here in an apartment because I can't keep money in my bank account.
19. Molina Moy. Now let's dive into the remarkable journey of Molina Moy, an accomplished left-handed guitar player with a unique style that captivates audiences worldwide. Moy's story is one of resilience, determination, and the relentless pursuit of her musical dreams. Hailing from Minneapolis, Molina Moy made a bold move to California, driven by her unwavering passion for music and performance. However, her journey wasn't paved with gold. Instead, she found herself facing the harsh reality of financial struggles. With a mere $20 in her pocket, Moy navigated the streets of California, washing up in gas stations, scrounging for change in parks, and even finding solace in her car, where she slept between the front and back seats, cloaked in clothes to shield her from prying eyes. These were the early days, long before her Billboard chart-topping record, Bad As I Wanna Be, and the viral sensation of her single, Enough. But despite the challenges and hardships she faced, Moy's determination never wavered. She pressed on, fueled by her passion for music and the unwavering belief in her talent. Fast forward to today, and Molina Moy has emerged as a beacon of inspiration and success in the music industry. Her undeniable talent and unique style have garnered widespread acclaim, earning her the attention and recognition she rightfully deserves. Yet, Moy's journey doesn't end with personal success. With newfound fame and influence, she has made it her mission to uplift others and provide them with the recognition and opportunities they deserve. In an interview with American Songwriter in 2020, Moy emphasized the transformative power of music, stating, If you take away someone's hope, you take away everything. Music gives me hope. It has taken me all over the world.
Say it, you're gonna know my name. Say it.
18. David Cassidy. Moving on to number 18 on our list, the story of David Cassidy serves as a stark reminder that fame and fortune don't always guarantee financial stability. Despite selling over 25 million records at the pinnacle of his career and achieving heartthrob status as the star of the Partridge Family, Cassidy faced a tumultuous financial downfall. In 2015, with a staggering $10 million in debt, the teen idol filed for bankruptcy, marking a sharp contrast to the glamorous image he portrayed on screen. The troubles extended beyond his financial woes, encompassing health issues and a series of DUIs. Following his third DUI, Cassidy's personal life took a hit as well, leading to his wife filing for divorce. To finance the divorce settlement, Cassidy was forced to auction off his mansion, highlighting the severity of his financial predicament. Unfortunately, David Cassidy's struggles persisted, and he passed away in November 2017. However, revelations from a voice recording in 2018 shed light on the fact that Cassidy had been dishonest about his health conditions. At 64, he left behind a complex financial situation, with assets and debts amounting to $10 million. His creditors included major names like Wells Fargo Bank, American Express, and Citibank, with substantial amounts owed to each. The 1970s heartthrob, who once enjoyed the adoration of millions, found himself battling substance abuse issues, leading to stints in rehab. The legal troubles mounted as well, with DUI charges in November 2010, followed by similar offenses in August 2013 and January 2014. The aftermath of his third arrest resulted in his wife, Sue Schifrin Cassidy, filing for divorce. Despite these challenges, Cassidy attempted a television comeback as a contestant on Celebrity Apprentice in 2011.
I wanna die, 'cause you know I won't.
17. Willie Nelson. Let's dive into the remarkable story of Willie Nelson, a country music legend who faced financial adversity that threatened to overshadow his illustrious career. In 1990, the IRS seized most of Nelson's assets, including gold records, a piano, and his beloved Texas ranch, alleging a staggering $32 million owed in income taxes. However, Nelson's financial struggles had roots more than a decade earlier, when his then business manager failed to pay any taxes for years, leading to his termination in 1978. During the 1980s, Nelson found himself in dire financial straits, owing several $million in taxes. Seeking a way out, he consulted an accountant who suggested writing a $200,000 check to eliminate the debt, a solution that proved ineffective. Despite the mounting pressure, Nelson refused to consider bankruptcy, firmly stating, "That wasn't my plan at all." In his own words, Nelson expressed his commitment to integrity. "I never intended and never will do a bankruptcy where the people I owe get screwed out of their money. It's very important to think positive. More important, probably, is knowing that a negative thought will release poison into your system and will eventually kill you if you keep doing it." Ultimately, Nelson managed to overcome this financial turmoil with the help of friends and a devoted fan. A supporter bought back his Texas ranch as a gesture of gratitude for Nelson's involvement in Farm Aid. Sales from Nelson's 1991 album, The IRS Tapes, Who'll Buy My Memories, also played a pivotal role in resolving his financial problems. Reflecting on his father's journey, Willie's son Lucas Nelson emphasized the inspiring resilience amid the lowest points in his life. Dad has been homeless, he's had his house burnt down, he's been through 4 marriages, he's been up and down, he's been broke, he's fought the IRS, he's lost a child. That's what makes him inspiring to me, his resilience in the face of adversity.
What are some of the rules that your family has?
There's 3.
There's 3. Don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole. Don't be a goddamn asshole.
16. Leif Garrett. Now let's turn our attention to the roller coaster journey of Leif Garrett, a familiar face from the 1970s teen scene whose life took unexpected turns beyond the spotlight. Rising to fame as a teenage actor on popular shows like 3 for the Road and Family, Garrett quickly became a household name. His transition into a successful singing career further solidified his status as a teen heartthrob, gracing the pages of magazines and adorning the walls of his adoring fans. However, behind the glitz and glamour, Garrett battled with personal demons, particularly drug addiction and legal troubles. His struggles with substance abuse led to several high-profile arrests, including a tragic car accident that left his friend paralyzed when Garrett was just shy of 18. Despite the challenges, Garrett eventually found his way to sobriety. Reflecting on his journey to recovery in a 2020 interview with Closer magazine, he revealed the pivotal moment that prompted him to turn his life around. "I had a 90-day sentence in county jail. I was also dealing with my mother's stage 4 lung cancer, and I started using it again. So it was like, cuff him, bring him in, and I did the 90 days and that was it." With newfound clarity, Garrett returned to his passion for music, releasing albums like F8 in 2003 and 3 Sides Of in 2007. Despite his tumultuous past, Garrett remains dedicated to his craft, emphasizing that his music is driven by genuine passion and authenticity. As he expressed to Fox News, "I play music because I love it, but I'm not in a rush to do more with it unless it's absolutely right. It has to be as real as possible." 15. 50 Cent. Now let's dive into the remarkable journey of Curtis James Jackson III, better known by his stage name, 50 Cent. Hailing from the gritty streets of Queens, New York, 50 Cent's early life was marked by adversity as he grappled with the harsh realities of drugs and violence in his neighborhood. Despite these formidable challenges, 50 Cent refused to be defined by his circumstances. Rising above the hardships of his upbringing, he embarked on a path that would ultimately lead him to global acclaim as a rapper, actor, and entrepreneur. In the late 1990s, 50 Cent began making waves in the music industry with a series of electrifying mixtapes that captured the attention of major record labels. His raw talent and unapologetic authenticity quickly propelled him to the forefront of the hip-hop scene, earning him a reputation as one of the most influential artists of his generation. However, success was not without its setbacks. In 2015, reports surfaced that 50 Cent was facing a staggering $32.5 million of debt, prompting him to file for bankruptcy. The rapper's financial woes were further exacerbated when he courted controversy by posting images of himself surrounded by cash on social media, leading to legal repercussions. Yet, true to his resilient spirit, 50 Cent refused to be knocked down for long. With unwavering determination, he set about rebuilding his empire, leveraging his entrepreneurial acumen and creative talents to reclaim his financial footing. Today, 50 Cent stands as a testament to the power of perseverance and reinvention. According to WealthyGorilla.com, his net worth now stands at an impressive $40 million, underscoring his remarkable journey from adversity to triumph.
Yo, bartender, look, let me get 100 bottles of Hennessy, right? 500 bottles of tequila, and 600 bottles of branch of cayenne, and put it on his tab. Put it on his tab.
14. Cyndi Lauper. Now, let's step back into the vibrant world of the 1980s, where Cyndi Lauper, an iconic figure in music history, ruled the scene. Bursting onto the pop charts in 1983 with her debut solo album, She's So Unusual, Lauper quickly became synonymous with the era. However, before her solo stardom, Lauper faced a significant hurdle in the form of financial turmoil. Prior to her solo breakthrough, she was a member of the group Blue Angel, which encountered a series of setbacks, including the failure of their first and only album. The situation took a legal turn when their manager, Steve Masarski, sued the group for $80,000 after being fired, ultimately leading to Laure to file for bankruptcy in 1981. Undeterred by this early setback, Laure showcased her resilience and determination. Post-bankruptcy, she made the pivotal decision to go solo, patiently waiting for the right opportunity. During this period, she performed cover songs at the Japanese piano bar Miho and worked at the renowned vintage clothing boutique Screamin' Mimi's. It was during these moments that she crossed paths with her new manager, David Wolf, in 1981. The turning point in Laure's solo career came when she released She's So Unusual, featuring chart toppers like Girls Just Wanna Have Fun, Time After Time, She Bop, and All Through the Night. Her unique style, coupled with empowering anthems, resonated with audiences, earning her the Grammy for Best New Artist in 1985. Her net worth now amounts to an impressive $50 million.
Steve Lunt called me up a little tipsy, and he told me, actually, Sin, you gotta go.
13. Mindy McCready. In the often glamorous facade of Hollywood, the untold struggles of its stars become painfully evident, revealing a narrative far removed from the glitz and glam. Mindy McCready, a country singer born as Melinda Gale McCready in November 1975, embodied both the highs and lows of fame. Initially trained as an opera singer, McCready's musical journey took a turn towards country music after being captivated by the records of Garth Brooks and other country artists. "I fell in love with it," she once confessed, leading to her decision to pursue a professional singing career in country music. In 1996, McCready's debut album 10,000 Angels hit the shelves, marking a triumphant entry into the country music scene. The album's success, however, didn't set the stage for sustained glory. Despite her undeniable talent, subsequent albums failed to match the initial fervor, as reported by Rolling Stone. Behind the scenes, McCready grappled with mental health challenges that intensified as her fame grew. Between 2005 and 2012, she faced legal troubles and made headlines for attempting suicide on 4 occasions, according to the Daily Mail. Tragically, in February 2013, at the tender age of 37, McCready succumbed to suicide on the front porch of her Arkansas home, a mere month after the death of her boyfriend David Wilson in a similar manner. Though the years have passed, the memory of Mindy McCready endures, a poignant reminder of the fragility that often accompanies stardom. Her beautiful and undeniable talent continues to be cherished, forever imprinted on the hearts of those who loved her.
I can't think of one single reason why I should be hanging.
12. Jimi Hendrix. In the annals of rock history, few figures loom as large as James Marshall Hendrix, better known to the world as Jimi Hendrix. Born on November 27, 1942 in Seattle, Washington, Hendrix's journey from a working-class family to rock icon is a tale of musical prowess and enduring influence. Initiating his musical journey at a tender age, Hendrix quickly gravitated towards the electric allure of rock music. As the 1960s unfolded, so did his career, catapulting him into the stratosphere of musical stardom. Widely regarded as one of the greatest guitarists of all time, his collaborations with bands like the Jimi Hendrix Experience and Band of Gypsies became emblematic of the late 1960s rock sound. Purple Haze, Foxy Lady, and Hey Joe stand as testaments to Hendrix's unparalleled creative genius, etching his name into the pantheon of musical legends. However, the crescendo of his career was abruptly silenced on September 18, 1970, when Hendrix passed away at the age of 27. Despite the untimely end, his legacy endured, and he became a posthumous symbol of innovation and vision. Hendrix faced both personal and professional setbacks during his brief but impactful life.
Tell me, Jimmy, do you smoke?
No.
Hey, Jimmy, why'd you wear your hair like that?
11. Fantasia Barrino. Moving on to our next tale of resilience and triumph, we delve into the journey of Fantasia Barrino, the remarkable winner of Season 3 of American Idol. With hit singles, Grammy nominations, and a Broadway role in The Color Purple, Fantasia's ascent into stardom was nothing short of spectacular. However, the glitz and glamour of fame hid the shadows of financial struggles that awaited her. Despite her successes, Fantasia found herself shouldering the heavy burden of financial responsibility for her family. Unfortunately, entrusting her finances to others proved to be a precarious decision. The consequence? Her home auctioned, missed performances, and substantial refunds. In a stark reflection on her experiences, Fantasia stressed the crucial importance of financial management in a 2010 Oprah article. The setbacks, though formidable, did not define Fantasia. In a 2019 interview, she shared her journey of rebuilding and resilience. Embracing her roots and adopting self-sufficiency through cooking became pillars of her newfound strength. She revealed on the Tammy Mack Show, "I lost everything twice, so I cook my own food. I don't need no chef. I'm from North Carolina. My grandma and my mama taught me how to cook." In a candid admission to People, Fantasia disclosed the financial pitfalls she encountered due to her lack of knowledge about contract intricacies. Despite selling millions of records and touring the world, she fell victim to misplaced trust. "I trusted and believed everybody," she lamented, illustrating the harsh realities that even the most successful artists can face.
Like a fool, I went and stayed too long. Now I'm wondering if you love
10. Sly Stone. Now let's turn our attention to the tale of a true icon, Sylvester Stewart, better known as Sly Stone. Renowned for his pivotal role in shaping the soul and funk music scene of the 1960s and 1970s as the leader of Sly and the Family Stone, Stone's life took an unexpected turn from fame and wealth to financial struggles and homelessness. Despite once basking in the limelight, documentaries have uncovered the stark reality of Sly Stone's life. A life marred by disputes over royalty payments and unfortunate circumstances. In the revealing documentary Coming Back for More by Dutch director Willem Alkema, it was disclosed that Stone found himself homeless, relying on welfare to make ends meet. On August 18, 2009, The Guardian reported on Stone's dire situation, highlighting the documentary's claims about his homelessness. According to Alkema, Stone was living out of a white camper van in the rough Los Angeles neighborhood of Crenshaw, a stark contrast to the glitz and glamour associated with his earlier career. Further insight from Alkema, as reported in the New York Post on September 25, 2011, painted a poignant picture of Stone's daily life. The van parked on a residential street, a retired couple ensuring he ate once a day while he showered at their house, a stark reminder of the fragility of fame. Stone attributed much of his financial downfall to unfair contracts signed in the 80s, including one with his manager Jerry Goldstein. Despite winning a $5 million lawsuit against Goldstein in 2015, Stone remained unable to collect the royalties owed to him, having assigned them to a production company back in 1989.
Rehab because you're still using. Is that true? Are you going into rehab?
I'm going to rehab.
You're going to go to rehab?
Yeah.
So you are still using?
Well, no, but I'm...
9. Toni Braxton. In a candid 2012 interview with ABC, Toni Braxton opened up about the harsh reality of her financial struggles. In 1998, she filed for bankruptcy due to a recording contract that paid her poorly, receiving less than $2,000 in royalties. Braxton shared her penchant for indulging in girly things, including plates and Fabergé eggs, contributing to her financial woes. Although she managed to recover from her first bankruptcy in the 2000s, health issues forced her to cancel the remaining shows of her 2-year Las Vegas residency in 2008. This prompted another bankruptcy filing, but Braxton found a silver lining. On her reality TV show, Braxton Family Values, she mentioned that the bankruptcy had worked out really great for her. The federal court discharged most of her debt, allowing her to retain her possessions. Despite being on a budget, Braxton's estimated net worth in 2022 stands at $8 million.
Number 2, with reported debts upwards of a staggering $50 million.
The issue is that there was like 15,000.
8. Isaac Hayes. In the early 70s, Isaac Hayes rose to prominence as one of the most distinctive voices in soul music, notably delivering the title track to the blaxploitation film Shaft. However, by 1974, his record label Stax faced financial problems, and Hayes found himself in debt to his bank, leading to a lawsuit for more than $5 million. Stax agreed to release Hayes from his contract, with the bank claiming his royalty payments. In an attempt to turn his fortunes, Hayes started a record label and invested in the Memphis Tams, a professional basketball team in the American Basketball Association. Unfortunately, both ventures failed, and in 1976, Hayes filed for bankruptcy, drowning in over $6 million in debt. He lost his home and the rights to most of his music. Despite these setbacks, Hayes gradually rebuilt his career, finding success as an actor in his second life. 7. Courtney Love. Moving on to the turbulent financial journey of Courtney Love, the iconic figure in the alternative and grunge scenes of the 1990s. Courtney Michelle Love, known for her roles as a singer, guitarist, songwriter, and actress, gained prominence as the lead vocalist and rhythm guitarist of the alternative rock band Hole, founded in 1989. Despite her successful career and inheriting assets following the tragic death of her husband Kurt Cobain, Love found herself entangled in a web of financial woes. Despite her achievements, Love is repeatedly claimed to be on the verge of financial ruin, citing alleged exploitation by various managers, lawyers, and banks. According to Love, these entities took advantage of vulnerable moments in her life, such as her mourning period as a widow or instances when she was reportedly too high to make sound financial decisions. The staggering claim emerges that Love estimates losing more than $500 million in money and assets due to these alleged financial misdealings. The situation became so dire that, at one point, Love and her daughter, Frances Bean Cobain, had to move in with Love's parents while attempting to gain control over her ongoing financial problems. In a drastic move to alleviate her debts, Love borrowed a significant sum of $2.75 million from Frances' trust fund in 2010. This financial struggle reached a point where Love insisted she was homeless, underscoring the severity of her predicament.
It's kind of a good thing. And I mean, look, if you can like give up a grudge like that, because there was a lot of crap.
6. T-Pain. Let's delve into the financial roller coaster experienced by the talented musician and entrepreneur T-Pain, also known as Fahim Rashid Najm. T-Pain's journey into the music industry began in the early 2000s, marked by a significant collaboration with Akon and the subsequent release of his debut album, Rappa Turnt Sanga, in late 2005. The album's success catapulted him into global stardom, bringing substantial wealth along with it. However, T-Pain's financial story took an unexpected turn due to a series of detrimental spending habits and investment decisions. In his own admission during an interview with The Breakfast Club, T-Pain revealed that despite his initial success, he found himself in a dire financial situation with $0 in the bank. To illustrate the severity of his circumstances, he disclosed borrowing money to buy Burger King for his kids. The experience served as a wake-up call, prompting him to reconsider how he managed his finances. Acknowledging his mistakes, T-Pain cited bad investments and spending habits as the primary contributors to his financial downturn. The rapper underwent a transformative financial journey, learning valuable lessons along the way. In the interview with The Breakfast Club, T-Pain reflected on his journey, stating, "Now I know what the high end is and what the low end is. Learned how to really give a shit about money."
That's the very moment that started like a 4-year depression for me.
T-Pain is opening up about his battle with depression.
5. Marvin Gay. The legendary Marvin Gay, known for his soulful melodies and poetic lyrics, left an unforgettable mark on music. However, behind the scenes, his life was marred by complex challenges, including financial struggles that played a significant role in his tragic story. Gay's musical contributions, such as the iconic I Heard It Through the Grapevine and the timeless Let's Get It On, earned him a place in Motown history. Yet his personal life was marked by profound hardships, including the loss of his singer partner, 2 divorces, and a tumultuous relationship with his allegedly abusive alcoholic father, who played a tragic role in the singer's untimely death. Financial woes loomed large in Gay's life, particularly in the days leading up to his tragic demise. In 1970, he faced a substantial setback as he lost his singing partner. Seeking relief from a looming $4.5 million back tax bill, Gay spent several years in Europe as a tax exile. Unfortunately, his struggles extended beyond financial matters, exacerbated by a passionate but problematic relationship with cocaine. By the end of his life, Gay found himself drowning in a staggering $9.2 million debt. Faced with this financial burden and grappling with deteriorating mental health, he made a relatable yet poignant adult decision. He moved back in with his parents.
To save a world in despair.
4. Drake Bell. Drake Bell's journey in the entertainment industry began in the early 1990s, marked by notable appearances on popular shows such as Home Improvement, Seinfeld, and The Amanda Show, where he showcased his comedic talents alongside Amanda Bynes. However, it was his starring role on the Nickelodeon hit series Drake and Josh that catapulted him to widespread fame as one of the beloved stepbrothers. In addition to his acting prowess, Bell ventured into the realm of music, initially as part of the band Drake 24/7, and later achieving recognition for co-writing and performing the theme song for Drake and Josh. Despite his early successes on television and in music, recent years have seen Bell embroiled in legal troubles that have tarnished his reputation and led to financial setbacks. In 2014, Bell made headlines when he filed for bankruptcy, revealing debts totaling a substantial $1.597 million against assets that included his home, valued at $1.575 million. This filing shed light on the financial challenges Bell was facing, indicative of a downturn in his career trajectory. Amidst his bankruptcy filing, Bell faced a series of controversies, including abuse allegations and criminal charges involving a minor. These legal entanglements not only cast a shadow over his once promising career, but also exacerbated his financial woes, further complicating his path to recovery.
Of course not. Are you kidding me? What? He didn't invite me to the wedding. I'm not gonna let him have a piece of my cake.
3. Meatloaf. Meatloaf, born Michael Lee Aday, is regarded as one of the greatest names of the music and film industries, celebrated for his powerful voice and captivating performances. His illustrious career spanned over 6 decades, marked by extraordinary achievements such as selling over 100 million albums globally and starring in more than 65 films. A pinnacle of Meatloaf's musical success came with the release of his seminal album, Bat Out of Hell, in 1977. This iconic album not only solidified his status as one of the best-selling music artists in history, but also achieved platinum status an impressive 14 times over, with over 43 million copies sold worldwide. However, despite the initial triumphs, Meatloaf faced a tumultuous period characterized by destructive drug addiction and financial troubles. The setback occurred when his second album encountered challenges, leading to a cascade of financial issues. Faced with poor money management and entangled in 45 lawsuits totaling a staggering $80 million, including disputes with songwriter Jim Steinman, Meatloaf found himself in dire straits. In a bid to alleviate the overwhelming debt, Meatloaf made the difficult decision to file for bankruptcy in 1983. While this financial restructuring offered some relief, it came at a significant cost. The repercussions included the loss of his home and the relinquishment of publishing rights to his songs. Despite these hardships, Meatloaf displayed resilience and tenacity. Over time, his financial situation gradually improved, showcasing his ability to navigate the challenging terrain of the entertainment industry. Upon his passing, Meatloaf's estate was reportedly valued at $40 million. 2. Ted Hawkins. Unlike many on this list who faced a sudden descent into homelessness, Ted Hawkins experienced a unique trajectory of rise and fall that unfolded against a backdrop of a challenging life. Born and raised in Mississippi, Hawkins grappled with poverty from an early age. At just 15, he found himself entangled with the law, arrested for stealing, and subsequently sent to the penitentiary. Following his time behind bars, Hawkins adopted a nomadic lifestyle, becoming a hobo and riding the rails along the East Coast. His journey eventually led him to Los Angeles, drawn by the warmer climate and the relative ease of living outdoors. Throughout his tumultuous life, one constant for Ted Hawkins was his deep love for music. Despite his challenging circumstances, he managed to eke out a modest living by playing music on the 3rd Street Promenade in Santa Monica, California. It was on this very promenade that fate intervened in his favor when a record producer discovered his talents and offered him the opportunity to record his first and only studio album. Hawkins' musical dream was realized before his passing in 1995. The discovery by a record producer catapulted him from the streets to a recording studio, allowing him to share his music with a wider audience.
The glass that will
1. Gary Glitter. Gary Glitter, once a glam band star, has navigated a sordid and infamous life that eclipsed his earlier musical success. Despite achieving fame in his heyday, Glitter's notoriety as a convicted pedophile has cast a dark shadow over his legacy. Following his imprisonment in Vietnam for heinous sex crimes against 10-year-old girls, Glitter returned to England, hoping to rebuild his life. However, the stain of his criminal past proved insurmountable, as neighbors vehemently opposed his presence in various communities. The former glam rock star found himself unwelcome and became a transient figure, unable to settle down due to the public outrage surrounding his offenses. Gary Glitter's homeless odyssey came to an end in 2015 when he was handed a 16-year jail sentence for attempted rape and 4 counts of indecent assault. Currently incarcerated in HM Prison Albany, situated on the Isle of Wight, Glitter is serving time in a facility designated for sex offenders. The lack of sympathy for his homelessness predicament can be attributed to the gravity of his crimes and the profound impact on his public image. Even before his latest prison term, Glitter faced immense challenges securing a place to live due to the notoriety surrounding his offenses. That's it, guys. If you found this video intriguing, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you won't miss the next video. If you enjoyed today's content, don't forget to check out our playlist for more intriguing stories about your favorite artists. We'll see you in the next video.